Hi everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to my next video. My name is Kimberly, if you don't already know. And today I just wanted to do like a simple video, something short, just kind of like telling you about me and who I am. And like basically like why I decided to get into YouTube, and yeah, so basically this is just gonna be a get to know me video, and just keep watching.
This is what you call a flip. 10 keys.
Alright, so I'm gonna read off like a few like questions because I've never really done one of these before, and I've never actually watched one, so I don't really know like what questions they ask. I've seen them like on other YouTubers that I follow, but I've never really actually watched them. Also, I'm so sorry because this is pool hair. I went to the pool earlier and then I was like, I'm not gonna do my makeup because I just want you guys to be with the real me, barefaced, and yeah. So basically the first question is, what is your full name? So my full name, oh my god. Okay, so my full name is Kimberly Suzanne Tamana, but that is my married name. My actual name is Kimberly Suzanne Nelms, and the other question was, what does your name mean? My name, I don't really know what my name means, to be honest with you, I really don't. But my parents, I remember like a story, like, I think my dad told me like I was going to be named something else, and then they just ended up picking Kimberly. And I'm very glad because I don't remember what the name was, but whatever it was, like I just couldn't picture myself. I think it was like a Brittany or like something like that. It was something like that, and I don't know, no hates to the Britneys out there, but like I just feel like I'm a Kimberly, you know what I mean? Yeah, so then my middle name is Suzanne, which a lot of people don't know that, but my middle name is Suzanne, and then it's actually my grandma's name. So my parents, you know, named me after her, so shout out to you, Nana, I know you watching. And then my last name is, well, my maiden name is Nelms, but now it is Tamana, which is my husband's last name. And yeah, okay, so the next one is, if you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Honestly, I don't really know. And the lighting's gonna start changing, but whatever. I really don't know. I think it's just I see myself as a Kimberly so much that I don't ever think of like what I would change it to, if that makes sense. I don't really know. Okay, so where are you from and where were you born? Okay, so I was actually born in Asheville, North Carolina, and then I lived in a city like 30-45 minutes outside of Asheville. Oh my god. Okay, that's outside. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. So yeah, I was born in Asheville, and then I lived in a smaller city outside of Asheville for I don't know how many years, but then my parents split up, and then I ended up moving to a city closer to Asheville. So I've like always been within like that region of Asheville, North Carolina. And then whatever, my parents got divorced, and then my mom remarried, and when she remarried, then we moved to Florida. So my nationality is American and Filipino. So my mom is Filipino and my dad is American. And yeah, that's really it. I really only have two. I know like I have a bunch of other like nationalities, like, you know, down in my like family tree or whatever, but I just don't really know what they are. And I've really like been considering like doing one of those ancestry things, because I feel like it'd be kind of cool to like know exactly like where my family originates from, blah blah blah, things like that. I'm not the best at memory. I think that's something I really lack. So like I've been trying to like start reading books and do things like that just to like refresh my memory, because I don't really know a lot from my childhood, you know, like I just can't remember a lot of it. But I just know like when my parents split up, we lived in that next city for I think a year or like a year and a half, and then that's when we moved to Florida. But I want to say like I lived in North Carolina I think like 9 years, or like 8 or 9 years. Okay. what are your favorite things about yourself? So my favorite thing about myself, I guess I would say my smile after I had my braces. Because like I was like bullied when I was little, because I actually have, and like I don't know if you can see it, but I actually have this birthmark and it goes like all the way around my arm. And when I was younger, when I was in North Carolina, I was in like 2nd grade, and I used to, like, people called me a burn victim, and then people asked me if I had like the skin disease, and then I always, you know, like some people would actually be like, oh no, it looks like a birthmark, but a lot of people would pick on me because of that. And then I got picked on because of my teeth, because my teeth were bad when I was young. Like this tooth right here was like, you know, it was kind of like up or whatever. So I never really thought about having like a favorite thing about myself, just because like I was always picked on when I was little. And now, like, you know, me being who I am now, like I would probably say like my smile for sure, because smile wasn't cheap, but whatever. What is your biggest accomplishment? So my biggest accomplishment as of right now is to finish college. Yeah, that would be my biggest thing, is to finish college. Also to have my own business. I really do want my own business, and that's why I kind of do like the reselling thing, because eventually I plan to like branch out and like have my own merchandise and, you know, do more things with that. And then also probably
Wait, oh my god, there's a bunny. Oh my god. Okay.
So probably my biggest accomplishment would be, yeah, to finish college, and then also to have my own house, and I think that's it. Except for like having my own like business. Like I really do want to be my own entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. Like that's where I see myself. Like that's what I want to do with my future. And then the next one is, what is your biggest fear? Okay, so funny thing is, my biggest fear is holes. That sounds crazy, but some of y'all will understand. I have a fear of holes. Now, I'm very specific with what type of holes. So I don't like a wasp nest, like those like repetitive holes. I don't like that. I don't like honeycombs, like the holes on that. I don't like that. And you know, before I used to be like really specific, like on crackers, like how they have holes on crackers. I used to not be able to freaking look at them. I would just pop them in my mouth. I wouldn't even take a look at it, because for whatever reason, and it happened to me out of nowhere. Like one day I just looked at like something that had holes on it, and I was like, yo, that is so gross. Like, and it gives me like the chills like down my back. So that's how I know like I really don't like it. So definitely holes, and definitely spiders, 150%, because I hate spiders. Honestly, anything that has more than 4 legs creeps me the freak out. Like, oh my god, it's so creepy. What inspires you? Honestly, my husband inspires me a lot, because he is very motivating and he helps me get through a lot of things. He's in school to be a doctor, so like he always is constantly telling me, don't give up, you know, don't give up your dreams, like don't, you know, whatever it is, don't stop doing you, like whatever. He's, you know, helps me with the gym, he helps me with school, he helps me with work, like he motivates me like with work and everything. So definitely he would be my biggest inspiration. Other than like if it was like fitness inspiration, definitely Cassandra Martin. Oh my god, like I really do have plans to be just like Cassandra Martin. It's gonna take me like 10 years to do it, but I'll get there one day. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? My favorite TV show when I was a child was SpongeBob. I absolutely loved it. I watched it every single day. I absolutely loved the freaking show. I watched that crap so much that I was able to quote it, like word for word. Like that's bad. Like when you can quote something word for word, like you obsessed, and that's how I was. Okay, here's one. Can you dance? Yes, I can dance. When I moved down to Florida, I was in a Christian hip-hop dance group, and I did that for like 2 years, and then I think I left doing it. And then when I was like, I think a sophomore in high school, which was like 2012, I think. I don't even know. 13, 14, yeah, it was like 2012. I went back to the dance studio, and then I did it for a few years, and like me and my best friend both like danced together, and we did Christian hip hop, and I freaking loved it. Like I love dancing. And I did that for like 3 years, and then I ended up like at a showcase right at dress rehearsal, like right before the freaking show was about to start. Like people were in the freaking auditorium, and like we had the curtains closed, and we did one final like run through. I did one turn on my leg, like I turned out or something like that, and my knee snapped, like completely snapped. And I was so scared, like I was so nervous because I had never had any like injury, anything like that. Never had surgery. Like I was so scared. When I tell you, when my knee snapped, I heard it throughout my entire body, like completely heard it, and it was like the biggest pop I could have ever imagined. And I went falling down on the ground, and I was so mad at myself because I thought it had to do with like stretching, because I didn't stretch before rehearsal. And I, you know, like something was telling me, make sure you stretch, but I just like freaking was like, nah, screw this, I don't need to stretch, because I had done it for so long. Like I did not think that for whatever reason something was gonna happen to me this particular time. So anyways, I fall down, and I don't think anybody noticed at first, but the next thing you know, everybody's around me, and like everybody's like surrounding me and like praying for me. Oh my God, I was so mad at myself. I didn't even want to go to the doctor. Like I was like, no, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm not gonna freaking do this. I mean, to the hospital. I was like, no, I'm gonna be here for my showcase, because I was so dedicated. I loved dance. So then, like, they kept asking me, they're like, do you want to go to the ER? And I was like, no, I want to stay here. I'll go after the showcase. So I literally sat in the front row and had my freaking foot up on, well, my leg up on a chair, and I was sitting there with a freaking ice pack on my knee. And then after like the showcase was over, then I went to the hospital, and I got crutches and a freaking ace band-aid and Motrin. They prescribed me Motrin, and then an x-ray, and it all costed like $2,000. Like it was ridiculous. But that caused me problems now, because like sometimes when I walk or when I'm in the gym, my leg will just randomly give out, and I'll just like, you know, like tip over kind of. It freaking sucks. But honestly, like, yes, I can dance. I haven't in years, because, you know, like I was so scared, like what if something happens to me again. Do you have any allergies? Yeah, I have too many allergies. Right now my nose is completely stuffy. Like I have allergies. I'm allergic to pollen, to dogs, to cats, to grass, to trees, to fabric softener, to like specific perfumes. Like I am allergic to a lot of shit. Like it freaking sucks. And do you have any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos. I would love to have tattoos, but I'm also terrified of needles. If you were a type of food, what would it be? Be fried chicken. Because think, fried chicken is tan, crunchy, real good. Everybody loves fried chicken. If you don't, you crazy. Oh. The next question is, how do you truly feel about people? So I am very shy. I've always been very shy, but I've always been very talkative. So So like when I was little, I used to get in trouble a lot in middle school and elementary school for talking. Even in high school, even now, like I always get in trouble for talking. Like I just feel like I could have a conversation for hours about everything. Like I'm a people person, but at the same time, like I'm very shy. And typically, okay, I don't really have a lot of friends. And I'm talking about like friends that I hang out with, I go out with, you know, whatever, I talk to a lot. I have like 2 people who are like that with me, like that I could think of that are truly like that with me. And like I could hang out with them whenever. My best friend lives in Orlando, and we've known each other for years. That's the one who I danced with. We've known each other for years. And that's the type of person, like she's the type of person that, you know, if we went 3 months without talking to each other, we would just pick up where we left off the last time we spoke. Like that's how we are. And you know, I don't really see her a lot because she moved to Orlando. But when I do, like we usually try to always hang out. So I truly feel I love her a lot. And then my other friend, we don't really talk a lot, we don't really hang out a lot, but when we do, it's the same thing. Like, you know, we're really cool, whatnot. As for like acquaintances, I've learned to not get attached to people because they could screw you over and they could stab your back, or they could, you know, a lot of things can happen. And like I've had times with like past friends or people who I worked with, things like that, and like, you know, there's always drama. Regardless, there's always freaking drama. There's always arguments. I mean, if not, that's great. Like, y'all got a good friendship, but when reality comes to it, like, yeah, you're friends, you guys get in arguments, you guys talk shit about each other, you guys do this, but then you guys are best friends, you know what I mean? Like, so like it goes back and forth, and to me, personally, like I am guilty of accidentally like starting shit. I am guilty of accidentally like starting shit with people, and I really do regret that. And if you guys are watching, I'm sorry. But you know, like I've started shit with people, you know, people have started shit with me, and I just try to like stay away from it, because that's why I don't talk to a lot of people, mainly because I don't like starting shit, because I've been through way too much at my age to have trust for people. Like, and for me, I've been through a lot of stuff in my past. I'm very like wishy-washy. I don't really know how to actually answer that question, other than I care about a lot of people. And I've learned my lesson with people, like, you know, growing up, I learned my lesson, like, the stuff I went through. So, I don't know, but that's really the answers to that question. But yeah, so this was sort of just like me, like, talking to you guys. I realized it didn't really come out like a get to know me type of video, but, definitely, you know, leave comments down below on like what you guys would like to see. You know, I'm trying to like, you know, make more videos. It's just kind of hard because I work full time now, and so like my time to like make videos would be on the weekends when I have the time to do it. But definitely, you know, leave me a comment or shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. I'm on all of those platforms. And if there's any video you guys want me to do, like, definitely let me know. Like, give me ideas of what to do, because nobody is right now, and I really need ideas. Otherwise, I'm gonna just bore the hell out of everybody. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully you guys actually sat through to the end. But if not, thanks anyway for even like having the interest to look at it. And I appreciate the views that I do get. And yeah, so follow me on all my social media if you want to subscribe and be a part of my family, and like, you know, just watch all the videos that I can give to you guys. But thank you guys again for watching, and stay tuned because I will have a lot of more videos coming out.
This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from his mama whip. K.O.D. he hard as shit. This is what you call a